What's something a woman has said to you that completely cut you to shreds? I was having drinks with a good friend earlier, and he told me that the older woman he's seeing told him she wasn't satisfied with the size of his pee. Despite being with a bevy of other women, his sexual confidence is shot now. He even tells me he's even having problems getting it up, which is why I asked the question. You know this relationship is temporary, right? My ex said that as we were dating, when I was realizing I was in love with her. That one sliced the jugular. Ugh man, I've been there. Still sting little bit though. Oh yay, it's been right at a year now, and there's still some residual pain. I love your pee. I hate Big D. Brew. She used a katana for that cut. That wasn't called for. I'm sorry, man. Some thoughts are better in your head where they belong. I hope she meant I love your pee. I hate D. That are too big. Otherwise, damn, that's so crap. That's almost 200% what she meant, but there really isn't any need to say it in that way. Most guys are not comfortable enough with their D for that level of casual comparative conversation. If you're trying to change the culture around pee size, that's one thing, but as a casual convo with your partner, it's not something that needs to be said. If it helps, many girls agree that a pee too big is painful, and what she was telling you is that your size was perfect and pleasurable for her. Basically, she probably was really happy and relieved of having you. Remember that what matters is that you are compatible with your partner, not stupid meaningless comparisons set by society. My grandma said I was a 0 and I was going nowhere. Sad face. She forgot the 1 before the 0, since old people forget a lot. I love this. So, where are you now? On Reddit. Seems like she was right. Sad face. Why you gotta kick me while I'm down? I was looking at my then GF and just admiring the way she looks. She told me to stop looking at her like her. Those were her exact words. She said it was a joke, but you don't go around and call anyone a, even if it's a joke. Ouch. Here you were admiring everything she was and everything you were / could be together, and just cut right down. I want you to know her reaction to your admiration was possibly her uneasiness of being seen / valued. Agreed. Shouldn't ever be a joke. Yes, for longing admiration gazes. It was what she said to the other guy, finding the "I can't wait to get a real duck for once" text to the guy she was cheating on me with was pretty hard to swallow. I ducked her like she was a toy, told her I found the texts just as she was, and then kicked her out at 3 AM. She had to walk to the train station and wait 4 hours for the first train home. One in middle school. Was sitting on the floor trying to get my books and stuff out of my locker for the next class, and these two girls walked by. Friends of a girl I barely knew. One says, "Hey, girl I barely knew, likes you." I turn around. The other looks me square in the eyes and then back to her friend and says, "Who, him? He's so ugly," and then they both start cackling while walking away. I'll never forget it. It's possible that there, why my self-esteem has been so awful all these years, that and other mean comments people have said. Some people are so ducking heartless. A girl told me I was cute, and then compared me to the Grinch. Maybe your smile was like the Grinch. Could be. Even worse, she started giving me compliments left and right, and said I looked like someone. After intense googling, and me asking questions about who it could be, she finally figured it out. So glad she figured it out. Had been with my first girlfriend for almost a year. Thought everything was going great when out of the blue she told me that she doesn't feel attracted to me anymore. Honestly, I'm happy it happened now, cause that shot my narcissistic teenager down a peg or two. This happened to me too. Simply doesn't love me anymore. Thought it was weird, but whatever. Maybe a year down the line, she reconnected with me because she wanted FWB. I of course said sure, and then I learned later the real reason was I was too immature. Large ifs hit me hard. I'm now 20 and basically the most mature person I could be. If you're only 20, I'm here to tell you that you are certainly not the most mature person you could be, and the fact you think that allows you to be dangerously blind to your own immaturities, whatever they may be. Same thing happened to me, except I replied same. I meant it to myself, but she thought I meant her, and she immediately got pissed off asking what do I mean I'm not attracted to her. Happened to me recently. Me, 23 male, dated a 21 female for effectively 4 years. Young adult life and transitioning got in the way for me. Dealt with all the growing pains. Still am. Was getting better. Then she told me she lost feelings for me and broke it off. First girl to ever break up with me. Didn't think it had hurt so much. Still does. When I missed out on medical school by 5%, my grandma told my cousin study or you'll end up like insert my name. I was working in retail. Customer was upset for a stupid reason. He asked me how long I had been a manager. I said 2 months. He said it shows and walked out. So simple. So brutal. First time I held hands with a girl in a semi-romantic way, she said, "Why are your hands so clammy?" and then promptly let go. This happened during homecoming. You're not ready for a relationship. Something my first GF told me when I wasn't meeting her standards made me question if I really was relationship material or not. I've since found somebody else who doesn't make me feel like I'm the crazy one. Don't you love it when they come up with "you aren't right for me"? In some situations, yes, people are not right for each other. I reference the "they don't tick every single box wanted in a partner." Great lesson in life: you never get what you want, but hell, if you work at it as a team, you will be far happier. TL/DR. The worst thing that can happen to a person: they get everything they want. I get what you mean, but it's important to have a little preferences. Maybe she won't tick all the box, but some box are mandatory, like chemistry and not boozing and no cracking. I'm not disagree with you, by the way, I'm just saying. Learned this crap the hard way too. I only really think of you as a friend. My crush 2 years after meeting her. Maybe I'm willing to give you a shot. My crush a year and a half ago. We've been in a relationship for just over a year and we've both never been happier. In contrast, the month where she friend-zoned me was a very dark one. She is a very innocent girl and also pretty extroverted, so at first I was just picking up on non-existent signals. But being the kind person she was, she saw how crap I felt and gave me a chance. No one has ever made me feel so bad and then so good in a matter of days. Thanks, Hannah. Wow, this is awesome, mate. Congratulations. But it sounds like she gave you a chance because she assumed you're a good man, so out of pity. Maybe I'm wrong though, but it worked out. It was out of pity at first. My friends took the pee for a few weeks, then they realized that she was starting to like me, and it's been about a year since then. Again, really great for you. As a more intro guy, I always think, wow, she's this extroverted, she'll never turn around and like me. Just today, this girl cut the date short after 15 minutes, and I heard that she said she thought I was awkward. Ouch. But you're a certified hottie. Let me tell you, it's better she cut it short, because you're awkward instead of trying to be polite and waste your time. I just babbled through a second lame date with a guy I wish was awkward instead of so ducking boring. I mean, if it took her 15 minutes to form that opinion, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here and say she sounds pretty judgmental and you dodged a potential bullet. Conversely, it may also be worth it to practice conversational skills for dates, as it's a skill not many people have down. Not gender exclusive either. Had plenty of girls who were terrible date conversationalists. The key is to take it in stride and use it as a motivation to improve. Don't let it get to you. Everyone starts off awkward, especially if you have anxiety or anything like that. Practice and putting yourself out there is key. Why can't we just stay together until we both find somebody else? My ex of 7 years who I planned on proposing to, that took years of therapy to get over. Wow, what a naive and brutal comment. It was nice. You did your best. After one night engagement. Oof. I can feel that. Please receive this digital hug. Thanks. Worldwide comments of the day. The last time I walked past my ex, I acted as if she was just another face in the crowd. I didn't acknowledge her in any way, neither positive nor negative. It felt so good to just ignore her. The grass is never greener on the other side. They gotta keep tending your garden if you want it to flourish and grow. My ex came down for our son's wedding. It had been 15 years. Someone had to point her out to me. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting and relatable Reddit videos.